Welcome. What's happening, y'all? My name is Snake Puppy. LA Dream Team. We in the house for show. And this is what I call Pup's Mastering Chain. All plug and play, baby. So I want to start off simple, It's the VU meter. I look at this to determine how loud the sucker is. I hate distortion unless it's necessary. I go between 6 and 0 just to keep it real nice and simple. Then next, have that Fab Filter EQ. Look at this. We roll off about 22 hertz right there. So I can just keep that real smooth with all that rumble. And then here, this right here is considered a side. And what this is, from the mid-side situation, what we're doing is just rolling off all of this frequency from 113 backwards. It's all mono. You already know. Okay, and then from there, something simple. All we're doing is boosting and cutting at the same frequency, 30. We're doing the same thing here with the highs. But sometimes depending on the song, naturally, I'm going to cut a little bit more if it's necessary. Or add whatever I need to do. And then here, you guys, we have to use a bus compressor. A lot of folks try to get away without. You want to glue this, man. And look at that. I'm just barely with the threshold. Just a little bit. That's what, a couple of dB, I should say. Yes, and then if you see the ratio is at 4, and then the attack is at 30, and the release is at 1, you can play around with that, but I keep my shit tight. I deals with that hip hop. You don't stop, what? And then look, Vertigo. The VSM Vertigo. You got to understand that this is useful for your saturation, especially in mid-side mode. This is the only way I would use it anyway. So if you look, you got these little switches. Mid, left, right, side. So I keep this on the mid, and then the frequency is set to the low, and I deal with that slope in this area here. And how much of that slope here, and then here we deal with the drive and the level. Oh my God, the same thing applies on this side. And over here, I deal with the highs and the mids. As you can see, you can deal with that. And the same thing applies as you boost these levels, the drive, or whatnot, and the slope. You can deal with that. It's simple though. The way I have it, it's my default and I love it. Hey, then from there, I deal with this go for so we can recover some data that's missing, that's hidden in the background, bring up some of the transients or whatnot. I don't think that's very necessary as well. Just a little bit, that's all you need. This Pro C, I can explain this a little bit to you. I use this for stereo separation. I use it in what is called the mid-side mode. And as you can see, with the dry wet, I have this dry all the way down to the left, there's wet all the way to the right. And you can see, I boost just a little bit to give it that separation, and how much depends on the threshold. Okay, pace. Oh, shucks. And then next, we have this Impex. Oh my God, this is the best. I swear to God, this right here. I don't care what nobody say. If without this, life is rough. I mean, you want to get that round sound, you need this Impex, man. You need this ATR and your mixing chain. You need this. And you just say, I'm not slamming. It's just a little bit. And what I do is I keep it on the clean preset, right? And I deal with all of these different ones, and it all depends on what sounds good to you, but clean for me when I'm mastering, of course. And then, how about the clipper? Look at that. We chopping trees today, player. 64 oversampling. I got that M2, that Ultra M2, so I'm able to do some things. All right, and then we ended with what? Everybody loves the Pro L2. I mean, if you oversampling that 16 because you have that capability, then of course you're gonna love it, because you're sitting there getting that solitude. And look at this. I keep everything all the way to the left. Ask me why. That tightness. You can play with this if you wish, but I keep this. This is the way it is, and I do not do any true peaks limiting. I do not. Playboy. And yeah, that's it. That's my chain. And I keep it simple. I don't go too high with the lufts. I just, it's a standard whatever. And that's what it is. Peace.